Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this, is when you need to get it, when you need to see it, receive it, let it soak in, let it marinate. How are you doing? How are you? If nobody told you today, I want to say that I love you. I love you with the love that the Creator loves, that the Creator loves me with, that the Most High loves me with. That's the only kind of love that I experience. So that's the only kind of love that I can give back. I already got a message on the board, and this is just a channel. This is just a conversation, a communication that I had with the Most High, and how He broke it down. So I'm just going to, elaborate and illustrate with words what I saw. We all, when getting dressed, putting on clothes, putting on things to make ourselves look better, our soul, our spirit, our body. I'm gonna start with the physical because I know we in this 3D realm. When trying on clothes before you purchase the clothing, you try it on and see if it fits your body, if you look good in the clothes. If the shirt don't land on your body right, you don't like it. You say it don't look good on me. If you put on a pair of shoes with the intent to purchase it, with the intention to buy it, you see if it fits your foot correctly. You put a shoe on, you walk around in it, you see if it's comfortable. Or if it's uncomfortable. Now, we know how to dress up the body to put on the right shirt that matches the right pants, and the pants or the skirt or whatever gender you is. Put yourself where it's supposed to be at. This is not going to resonate with everybody. Everybody is not going to see themselves in it. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't put yourself in a place that you do not belong. And don't assume that you are being spoken to. If it hit a spot, that part is for you. Spirit is speaking. Most High, I ask that you speak to me and speak through me. What is the message for today? What do you want to say? Speaking about putting on things that look good on you. Wearing things that compliment you, compliment your body, compliment the curves, and the structure of this spacesuit. Now, I'm finna jump into the spiritual aspect of things. When you put love on to wear in the spirit, it looks good on you. When you put joy on in the spirit, that looks great on you. Like the clothes was made for you, made specially tailored for you. When you put gratitude on, when you wear gratitude, when you wear love, when you wear joy, it looks great on you. And so forth and so on. Now, when you put hatred on, that does not look good on you. Why wear it? Why walk around with hatred that it don't fit your body? It don't fit. Jealousy is a very ugly apparel to put on. Hatred is a very ugly apparel to put on. I don't care who made it. It doesn't fit your body. You should not purchase. You should not obtain. You should not gain any kind of jealousy, envy, hatred, any kind of malice. Why wear those type of clothes? Why put that hat on? Why put that shirt on? Why put that pants or skirt on? Why put those socks on? Why put them drawers on? Why put them shoes on? Why would you walk around with the shoes of hatred, jealousy, envy? Everywhere you step your foot onto, it is full of what you got on. Those are dark traits. Why do you want to wear the clothes of doing black magic, doing spell work, doing candle magic, doing freezer spells, doing sex magic, doing unaliving magic, lust magic? It doesn't look good on you. It does not, you are not attractive. How can a person do magic on a person, but the person realize that magic is being done on them? How, in what kind of frame of mind do you think that that person will still want to be with you? That's like if somebody stalks you, right? And in the stalking, they run into you in the street. And they know way too much about you and what you do before you told them about yourself. Your first mind is going to be like, this person is a creep. This person has been watching me. This person has been stalking me. Why would you think that person will want a relationship with you if after you have been stalking, harassing, and trying to scam and tap all their whole life. That's creepy. That's a life of illusions that make you delusional. Everybody has free will. If a person don't want to deal with you, it's up to that person to not deal with you. Nobody can make anybody deal with anybody if they don't want to deal with that person. Why try to maneuver and set plans and plots to try to get in the energy of an individual that does not want you in their atmosphere? They don't want you in their ozone layer. They don't want you in their world. You are an alien to them in their world. We all are the directors and main characters in the movie of the life that the Most High has given us. We can say action or cut, and we can hire and fire who we want in your life. If you hire an individual and it looks like they can play the role of the character that you hired them for, and you come to find out that they are not a good actor or not a good character for the movie, you have all authority to fire them and search for another individual who can fit the part. No one has the right to gatekeep or try to control anybody else's movie. You are the director of your own movie. How do you want your movie to go? The message is, just like you put on the clothes and you look in the mirror, you go into the fitting room before you even purchase the clothes to see if it lands or fits you correctly. It's the same aspect of how you clothe your spirit. Before you put on the clothes that you picked out, that you think you would look good in, you have to go try it out. And if it doesn't look good on you, to you, not to nobody else, but to you. Because in a fitting room, you see is one door, one person can go in there, and they give you a whole mirror in there for you to decide if you look good in it. Not if somebody else thinks you look good in it. But do you think you look good with the clothes that you are about to purchase and wear outside? You see, everybody has different styles. Everybody has different coordination skills. You gotta know how to coordinate. Whatever colors you put together, it's if you like it. You're the main character in the movie. You are the one that's gonna wear it. So if you put on a shirt of hate, a hat of envy, a pants of jealousy, and you go into the fitting room and you see that that does not fit you at all, put it back and go find a shirt of love, a hat of joy, some pants of gratitude. Some shoes of endurance. As a child, the parent is responsible for putting on the clothes of a child. But when you get older, you have to dress yourself. And the word that I got from that was, when you were a child, you did child things. But when you grow up, you put away the childish behaviors. Maturity is the goal, not getting old. Let me say that again. Maturity is the goal, not getting old. Because you can be old and immature. You could be gray haired. You can be, you know, you know, you know, the symptoms and the issues of getting old. You can be that, but still think immaturely. Still do magic to try to get your way. Still try to bribe people and lie and make up a far-fetched story to get people on your side. That's childish. The truth will set you free. The truth hurts and heals at the same time. Accountability is a trait that a mature person has, obtains, and uses. He implements accountability, integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing if somebody is looking at you, and or if nobody is looking at you. But as the angel of the seraphim has eyes on everything. We are always being watched. Nobody's perfect. I know I'm not nowhere near perfect. But I will try my hardest to catch myself when I slip and listen to the Holy Spirit, listen to the Most High, listen to my ancestors, listen to my soul team in correcting my wrongs, correcting my mistakes. Used to walk around with a shirt of distrust because I ran into people that I could not trust. The clothes that I put on made me look at the world differently. But everybody is not the same. You have to sift through and see who is who. And it's true, you can't trust everybody because a lot of people have a face for every side of their head. They front faced it. They right side faced it. They back head faced it. And then their left head faced it. People wear masks. And that's another pair of clothes that individuals put on. I know when you cold, you gotta when it's cold, you gotta put on a face mask. You gotta put on a scully to defend your skin from the cold, from the weather that affects your skin. The clothes that we put on, make sure the clothes that you put on fit you. Life is just like a boomerang. Whatever you put into it, whatever force that you throw that boomerang out, that boomerang will always come back to you. If you give love to an individual, if you give love to people who hate you, some way or another, the Most High and the universe will return the love that you put out. And most of the time, it's not from the people who you loved, who hate you. It's going to be from complete strangers. It's not going to be from your family members. It's not going to be from your old associates, which I like to call friends. A helicopter has just passed over. That is very significant. The eye in the sky, like I said, the seraphim, has eyes on everything. This is a message this is a conversation, this is communication that needed to be had. Let us put on the armor of the Lord, the armor of the Most High. See truth, love, the helmet, the shield, the sword, the girdle, the leg shields, even the back. You gotta cover your whole body. You gotta cover your whole soul to protect you, to neglect negativity. You gotta ignore negativity. You gotta ignore the hate. You gotta ignore, you gotta block it. I put some cards already. First card that came out was despair. And the second card that came out was a message of concern. The third card that came out was coffin. We be in despair when we put on the wrong type of apparel. And we go out in the world and we do certain things to other individuals. When you do things to certain individuals who have no idea that you are stealing from them, that you are stalking them, that you are doing magic on them, that you are doing sex magic on them, that you are trying to hinder their life from moving forward. You try to stifle people, you try to stunt their movement. You will get a message of concern from the universe. The angels, the archangels, the soul team, Most High, Jesus, your ancestors will tell you, will give you a message of concern. It doesn't matter where it come from. It could come, a message can be a thought. A message could be a letter. A message could be a text message. A message could be a phone call. A letter in the mail. Even a message through your children or a complete stranger. Be careful how you treat a stranger, because you just might be entertaining an angel. Show respect. Show love to everybody, because you don't know who anybody runs with. You don't know who anybody walks with. You don't know who anybody is with. That message concern can save your life. That message that the person that you have received can keep you out of the coffin. And it can be physical or spiritual coffin. Meaning that, you want a person to don't have no forward movement in life. And the ancestors tell you to stop doing that to that person. And you don't stop doing what you're doing. Just like that boomerang, it's gonna come right back to you, and it will cause your life to be dead, to be in the coffin. You won't have forward movement, just like what you threw out for another individual who does not deserve your judgment. Only the Most High can judge us. Even the Most High does not make us do what He wants us to do. He gives everyone free will, and He is the creator that created us. And if He does not make us do what we think we don't want to do, and who are you? Well, we know whose you are. And I love, and it hit me so much when I saw that that Mike Tyson quote. And it allowed me to speak to another individual and get deeper into it. As a mature man and a privileged lady, if a person invites you to a party and you don't want to go, you don't go. If a person invites you to sleep with them and you don't want to, don't do it. You can't attend everybody's party. You can't go into everybody's party. Just because a person invites you to a party doesn't mean that you have to go. But if you do decide to go to a party that you are invited in. Make sure you be with the person who invited you. And leave with the person who invited you. Don't go to a party that a person invites you to and leave with a whole different individual. That's like a person asking you out on a date. Let's go walk on the beach for the first half. Then let's go to the movies. Then let's go get some dinner. Then after that, let's get some ice cream. That's a whole date. Now, if you go to the beach and walk and meet somebody else and you leave the person who invited you on that date at the beach because you found somebody else, it's all on you. You gotta deal with what comes next. See, because the person you met at the beach did not invite you on a date, but you met them on a date that you was on. Loyalty goes a long way. And see, loyalty has love in it. If you can't have no kind of, well, there's so many levels of love out here, because it's some real love, and then they got fake love. They got phony love, and they got made up love. Love that I'm gonna love you until I don't love you no more, or I get tired of loving you. What is the meaning of happy? Can you make yourself happy? Or can somebody make you happy? And I'm going to give it in this type of scenario. The mature man, my big brother, Jesus Christ, Yahshua, the Son of the living God, the Savior, the example, the great teacher. He said that he did not come here to fulfill the laws of man, of what's going on out here in this world. But he came to show us that we can live for the living God and be here. Jesus did not do anything to make himself happy. He did everything to please the Most High. He never went to the richest part of town. He never got the best transportation. He did not get the best clothes, wardrobe. He wasn't even focused on making money or obtaining anything for his gain. But he had the energy of the privileged lady because he was not concerned about himself. I'm sorry, I'm over here. I'm still on my first roll, okay? Which is despair, message of concern, coffin, mature men, and privileged lady. I'm just channeling off these cards that the Most High allowed me to pull. The energy of the privileged lady is asking the Most High to help us. Father, he asked when everybody was hungry, Father, bless the fish and the loaves of bread. Jesus was so privileged that he spoke to the wind when they was on the boat going to the other side. Jesus was calm, he was asleep. Everybody else was in despair. They was concerned with the message that the wind and the weather was giving them. They thought that they was going to be in a coffin. But as the mature man had to arise and says, so you have little faith. How long do I have to be around y'all to show y'all that we all are privileged? Let's speak to the weather, speak to the wind, speak to the world that we are in, that was created by the Creator for us to be in, to experience. We are privileged because we can speak to it and tell it, peace, be still. To my soul family members, I just heard this in my spirit very strong. Wherever we go, speak peace. Before you have a conversation with an individual, say peace. And then have that conversation. If you're going into any place that you go into, speak peace before you touch that doorknob. Speak peace before your foot enters into any place that you go into. Peace, be still. I pray for peace to come and stay. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, from my lips to your holy ears. And I thank you that from your holy lips that you speak to the universe and command it to obey. And I thank you for the universe to relay the message by allowing it to manifest before my very eyes. There is a community. You see, I didn't pull nothing, and I'm just letting you know that there is a community that is in bad health. Because of the clothes and the energy that they wear. Even the food that they eat. The community where these individuals are. And And this does not have to be physical, but I'm seeing it's on the card, bad health. But you can have bad health in your spirit, meaning that you always angry. You always jealous. You always hating on another individual. You always concentrating on what somebody else is doing. That is bad health. That brings worry. That brings stress. Why do you look at another person's plate when you have your own plate in front of you and that food is getting cold because you're not eating it? With this community, in the distance horizon, there will be imprisonment because of what they have been doing. All these false marriages, these fake and fraudulent marriages, to obtain a gift that does not belong to you because you are committing identity theft, acting like somebody that you're not, to obtain something that is not yours. And at the bottom of the deck is child. You guys are putting children, the innocent, into this equation, which is never a good look. Like when you put on a shirt that's too small or a shirt that's too big, it's not a good look. You gotta get your size. The fabric has to fit your body to your specifications. Never put the innocent in the way of people that are not innocent, to make yourself seem innocent. The seraphim has eyes on everything. You need not to do that. There's a lot of things going on nowadays where people are getting other people's information and trying to do magic to get rid of them and for them to obtain and gain their identity. Because the clothes and the apparel that they have on, they don't like it. They don't like themselves. So they look at other individuals and want to be them. Instead of just change your clothes and attract what you want, what you see in another individual. Won't you just attract it for yourself? Instead of doing all this extra, all this stealing, all this scamming, all this hacking, all this stalking, all this watching, all this thinking, all this magic, every single aspect that you do. If you would put an inch or an ounce of that energy into yourself, where would you be? Instead of trying to be somebody else or stop somebody else's movement. Be uniquely you. Be you. Love the skin that you're in, because you always gonna be in that skin until that meat suit, that space suit is no more. That is the message. I don't want to make none of these messages long, but I just came on to clarify what type of clothes we putting on. See, and see, everybody put on different type of clothes. The mature man has on a suit with a tie, with a vest. This young lady has on a dress with a hat with an umbrella. Like a corset, a bracelet. Even a little girl, she has on her dress, and her teddy bear has on a hat and a bow tie. The clothes we put on, and under that is thoughts. They didn't even see that thoughts. How you see how the young man is thinking? Well, he painted a picture of somebody he's thinking about. And under that is great fortune. Whoever is under that is a high honor. He's going to give us the pathway in the direction of the high honor to get this great fortune. The person that you're going to come in contact, it's going to be a courtship. You're going to date them. It's going to be a real date. Remember I said going out on a date, and you come and you go with the person who invited you out. You stay with that person. Who invited us? Who gave us the invitation to come here? The Most High. The Most High courted us, gives us courtship. He allows us to go in and out. He allows us to go and come back. But he courts us in this world. He invited us on the date, on the courtship. So you gotta leave with the Most High. You can't leave with the cheater, with the person who trying to mess up a happy home. Those scammers, the gigolos, the sluts, the mutts, the hoes, the dudes who think they everything, they could grab anybody girl, or the girl who think that she can get anybody dude. You gotta leave with the person who invited you, which is the Most High. The Most High allowed us to come here. So we need to come with him and leave with him. Again, unexpected income. If you come with the Most High, he gives you unexpected income. It's on the way. And it's going to come in the form of a message, a letter. They writing it. It's already sealed. It's finna have that seal on it. It's finna come straight to you. In time, it's your time. Only the Most High, the one who invited us to the party, knows the time and the date on which this message will reach you. And this message is coming through this right now. 7 is very significant, the number of completion. He know The Most High is never late and always on time. Wow. It might be right at the courthouse. You're gonna be invited to the courthouse. The message is gonna come, and for you going to the courthouse to get this unexpected income from this official person. And again, this official person, 22, is going to invite you to the courthouse from that message about unexpected income. Wow. Wow. And y'all saw the camera's rolling. This is live. This is straight up. This is just straight pulling from what it was. The thoughts. And this is where I started off with, from the child. Wow. Official person. The courthouse. With the message of unexpected income. When you go on that courtship, it's going to lead you on that pathway to high honor, great fortune. And when you go to that courthouse, you're going to be leaving out of there with sudden wealth. And if you see on the back, a little shiny, but it say 777. Sudden wealth jackpot. And you do not have to worry, because concern is in the reverse. Because everybody who was trying to steal it from you, because you're going to get adjudication. The judge already sees what's going on. Because the good law officials who do their job and trying to keep the culture and the community good, the community of the world in good energy, sees what's going on. Expectation. Don't sit in the window looking. It's coming. Just know that the Most High is never late and always on time. You can expect him. He is always right on time. When you least expect it, he shows up. That is the message for today. I pray that this reaches who it needed to reach, and that you got, and that you're going to get everything that you need out of it. Love and light. I'll see y'all around.